Attorney Thomas J. Henry is recognized across the nation for taking on the tough cases and obtaining results that speak for themselves. From the time he was a young man, he's had a passion for helping others. And after 35 years of being an attorney, he still wakes up each day with that same burning desire. Thomas J. Henry, the name you know, the firm you trust.
Dave Campbell's Texas Football, the leading publication for all things football in the state of Texas, and the Tax Act Texas Bowl are proud to recognize the most outstanding high school football player in the state each week with the Mr. Texas Football Player of the Week award. Each week, the Dave Campbell's Texas Football staff nominates 10 candidates for that week's award based on the previous week's on-field performance. We then leave it up to you to vote at texasfootball.com on who you think should be the Mr. Texas Football Player of the Week. Voting closes each Friday at noon, with the winner being announced right here on this program shortly thereafter. Your Week 8 Mr. Texas Football Player of the Week nominees, another good bunch. Corpus Christi West Oso running back Elijah Huff carried the ball 36 times for 424 yards and 6 touchdowns rushing, and he had a receiving touchdown for West Bear. Plainview athlete Karomo Collins, 169 yards, 3 touchdowns rushing, 9 catches, 255 yards, and 3 touchdowns receiving.
My gosh.
Sure, Karomo Collins. Mesquite Horn defensive back Demin Smith had 9 tackles, 3 interceptions, and he returned 1 of those interceptions for a touchdown. If you have 3 interceptions, you're probably making the list. I'm just going to be honest.
That seems fair.
Crosby quarterback and kicker Cade Udy. He went 20 of 25 for 418 yards and 7 touchdowns passing. He ran for 35 yards, and he was 7 for 7 on PATs. DeSoto wide receiver Jonte Cook, 10 catches, 233 yards, and 5 touchdowns receiving. Did you see what they did last week to Mansfield Legacy?
Yeah, it was. That was bad.
Sunray quarterback Armando Luan, 435 yards, 7 touchdowns passing, another 61 yards on the ground. Tyler Chapel Hill athlete Tyson Berry caught 3 passes for 90 yards and a touchdown. He carried the ball 4 times for 92 yards and 3 touchdowns on the ground, and he returned 2 kickoffs for touchdowns. I tweeted this last night, and I'll just say that this is the wait what stat line of the week. Ready? Mm-hmm. Bell's running back and defensive back Brock Baker. 10 carries, 275 yards, and 4 touchdowns rushing. He also had 14 tackles, a forced fumble, and an interception.
Jeez.
So he averaged 27.5 yards a carry.
My God.
El Paso America's quarterback Mark Moore went 11 of 14 for 171 yards and a touchdown passing. He ran for 212 and 6 on the ground. Golly, these kids. And finally, Temple linebacker Torian York. Mia Moore. 17 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 2 rushing touchdowns, and a receiving touchdown. So those are your Week 8 Mr. Texas Football Player of the Week nominees. Vote now, vote early, vote often, vote now at texasfootball.com.
They just keep getting crazier.
I'm telling you, so Step, by the way, is the one who compiles these, and then he throws them out to the list or to the staff. It's like, hey, is there anybody you want to add? Stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And each week, there's always 3 of these that just make me go, how in the what's going on?
How is there even enough time in a high school football game for you to get that many touches?
We need a complete shutdown of high school football until we figure out what's going on. Hey, thanks for watching this clip here on YouTube. If you like this kind of stuff and you want more of it, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And remember, you can watch us live every weekday at noon at texasfootball.com, Facebook, Twitch, or here on YouTube. And if you want more of the best coverage of football in the state of Texas, check out texasfootball.com and become a Dave Campbell's Texas Football Insider at texasfootball.com/subscribe.